Hey everybody, it's Tim
And I'm Rachel.
with Domum, and we just finished a fantastic kitchen remodel project here in Rockland, and we wanted to talk to you about it and take you on a little tour.
So originally the house was kind of broken up. The spaces kind of each had their own individual use, and the client wanted to open up the space. They have a really large family, so when they were in the kitchen, they wanted to be able to converse with the people in the living room and the dining room. So kind of their main focus was to just make it one big space for all their family.
Yeah, and really what happened was they had like a formal sitting room, living room area, and a formal dining room. That was separate from the kitchen, and then off of the kitchen was another like family room area, but they didn't use it because there was a wall there, and the way the kitchen was laid out, that family room just ended up becoming really a storage room. So they had all this square footage that really was underutilized. So the solution was to, what was the solution, Rachel? What did you
We
do?
broke down the walls.
With a sledgehammer. Hopefully right now you're seeing a picture of us going at it. But yeah, we tore down that wall and completely transformed that space. I mean, now the family room connects to the kitchen and the little breakfast, and there's a huge, beautiful island.
So now for those family holidays, people can be sitting on the couches, kind of hanging out in the living room, family room, and people can be cooking, and it kind of feels like it's one big space. Everyone is still together, so everyone's not kind of divided in their own little spaces.
Yeah, it really was like adding another 150, 200 square feet to a house without doing an addition. I mean, it was really transformative.
So we used Crystal Cabinetry. They're based out of Minnesota. It's a family-run business. So it's a big business with a small business feel. So we partnered with them. They did all of our cabinetry.
With Crystal, it was great because we were able to go in there and measure it, and then we handled the whole process from start to finish, from design to delivery, unboxing, checking things for defects or if something was ordered or designed wrong, getting all that swapped out, and then all the way through the finish of construction, we were able to be the partner with our client.
We added a huge island, again, for those big family dinners. There's a lot of space to prep things. You can go straight from the refrigerator to the island, prep all your stuff, wash it straight in the sink right there, and then put it all on the stove or
One of
into
the
the
cool
oven.
things about the island too is underneath the sink we have that mat, that collection mat, and it's really neat. It holds like, what, a gallon and a half of water in there?
Yeah,
So
something crazy.
Yeah, shortly after the kitchen was installed and the sink was put in, the homeowner was plumbing up the sink and they tested it, and it actually leaked. Like something wasn't screwed on tight, but they had that mat down there, so all that water from that install collected in there.
It didn't absorb in the wood absorb in the wood of the cabinets. Kind of one of those added features that Crystal has, which is nice. Kind of insurance down the road. And then also her Vitamix. She was able to put everything on there. She can pop it back up. Kind of one of those things that if you use it every day, but don't want it on your counter, easily put it away and it's not seen.
What's amazing about that too is like the outlets underneath there. So it's always plugged in, ready to go, and she just pops up on the doors, lifts it up, and it's that counter height.
Use.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Partnering with Crystal Cabinetry and Remodel, anything Remodel makes, you can put in your cabinetry. So you can go on Houzz or Pinterest and see all these really cool kind of organizational tips. And one thing that she saw was a little spice divider. So you just open it up, and there's a bunch of little spice shelves. Keep all your spices in one space. We had the dividers for the cookie sheets. So she bakes a lot. They're right by the oven.
My wife really wants that. She's a little jealous of those.
So just pull them out, use them right there. So kind of all of our organizational things were just kind of to make life easier.
Well, and I think a lot of times, I mean, we see this with house plans a lot, but in the kitchen, you have the space, like with their house, right? They had this other family room which wasn't being used because it wasn't officially designed. Same thing with kitchens. Like a lot of kitchens have plenty of space. It's just not designed well, so it's usable. So you have these dead corners that aren't used, or you have shelves where, like our cookie sheets are all just stacked up, right? And so you have these ones that kind of get stuck in the back that you never use because you can't see them, you can't get to them. Oh, I love the toaster cabinets.
Yes.
Tell us about the toaster cabinet.
So the toaster cabinet, she, again, like the Vitamix, would just have everything on the counter. And we created this cabinet that you can just put everything in. I believe there's an outlet back there as well. So you can just pull pull the toaster out.
Don't use the toaster in the cabinet. Pull it out on the counter first, but it's ready to go when you're wanting to
So
make toast.
yeah, she can just pull it out. It's already plugged in, and then when she's done, kind of put it away. It's not
Yeah, and actually,
not an eyesore.
I think right there with the toaster, they've got like some peanut butter and some butter in there, and some other their bread. It's all right there. So it's
Put all
just
your necessities in one place.
It's a toast station, which is really cool. And then the owners, like I said, they really were trying to do this on a budget, but it still turned out beautiful. They were still able to get the quartz countertops and their beautiful tile backsplash with the glass tile, and we helped select all those and went to the different
and the flooring
suppliers, the flooring, new flooring, and the under cabinet lighting, like all those, the hardware, all those little things. A lot of design decisions. I think when they started the project, they didn't realize how many decisions they had to make, but it was great because we were able to be there with them the whole process, and so they get the whole family now all in the kitchen, where before you had maybe 2-3 people in the kitchen.
And it was crowded.
It was crowded. Now everybody can be in there, and it's way more functional. Okay, well, hope you guys enjoyed this little tour of this recently completed project. We'll have more, so stay tuned.
Thank you.